In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 keys to communication. So whether or not you want to become a speaker and follow this journey, or you're just looking to improve your confidence and your communication skills, this video is really, really important. When I first found this out, I was actually quite blown away. I really started to look and understand communication in a very, very different way, and I believe that you will too. So be sure to take notes. So there are 3 parts that make up our communication and how we communicate with other people. And of course, first is our words, what we are saying. However, this actually only accounts for 7% of our communication. 7%. I was really blown away by that, and some of you might be thinking, how can that be? It's our language, it's what we speak. Of course people understand you when you're communicating like that. However, there's another level to communication. It's not just about being heard and hearing what people are saying. It's how the message lands with that individual, what they feel, what they understand when you're sharing that with them. Now, words are only 7% because whilst of course they all have their own definition and their own meaning, the perspective and interpretation of those words by different people can become very, very different. Let's take, for example, money. This is something that I do a lot of my live events as well. I get people to shout out what is the first thing they can think of when I say the word money. For some, it's holidays, travel, excitement, success. For others, it's a negative, they don't like it. Greed, snob, rich. So even though we understand what money is, when we speak about money, people can have very, very different interpretations and meanings behind what they think of that word. And it's the same with so many different areas. So words only account for 7% when we are communicating. Next is your tone or your tonality. This accounts for 38% of your communication. And what do we mean by tone, tonality? It's how you are saying something. So it's not necessarily what you are saying, but it's how you are saying something. And I'm gonna have a very quick video about context over content. And this is exactly what I mean. Has anyone ever shared a story with you? Perhaps it's a really sad story, but because they just use quite a monotone voice and they just speak very quickly through it, you don't actually necessarily feel that emotion, or you don't feel sad with them or for them because of how they've told you. And in the same way, have you ever seen somebody that perhaps is getting excited about something, but you can't really tell? Their words, yeah, I'm happy, I'm excited about that, but their tone might not match being excited or being happy about something. So your tonality is very, very important. And in order to become a world-class speaker, this is an area to really, really focus on. Bringing in tone and being able to go from different tones. We'll have a video, the tonality triangle video will be coming up. But being able to go into all different tones during your presentation, and in particular during telling stories, this is what can stand you out from so many other speakers. So that's a very exciting video that will be coming up for you. And last but not least, in your 3 keys to communication is your body language or your physiology. Oh. And this is 55% of communication, what you are doing with your body. So I don't actually have a sofa here right now. Well, I do, but you won't see it because it's off camera. But imagine that I was lying back on the sofa, very relaxed, very chilled out, and I said, I am super motivated today. My words are saying that I'm super motivated. My tonality sounds quite motivated. I am super motivated today. But do I look it? Can you get that impression from my body and what I'm doing right now? Of course not. I don't look motivated. Now I am super motivated and ready for the day. Now it's more believable, it's congruent. All 3 areas are matching. And when you can use these 3 areas in your communication, whether that's your day-to-day communication with friends, family, whether it's at work, but especially as a speaker from stage, you need to focus and understand that these 3 areas are always working together, and they form how your audience will receive your message, what they will understand from it, whether or not they believe you, whether they think you're genuine, whether they think you have confidence and certainty in what you are delivering. But I'm going to go into more detail. We're going to break these 2 sections down and do a video on each. But for this video, I just wanted you to see and understand 3 keys to your communication. I'll see you on the next one.